Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're out for a day in the woods here. I got the dogs out, giving them a run, and I'm going to be doing some grouse hunting or small game hunting. So it just started raining, unfortunately, and the weather is not going to get any better. We're supposed to have our first winter storm of the year moving in later this afternoon. It's supposed to start snowing and the wind is supposed to pick up. So I'm going to spend a good chunk of the day out here just hiking around, following some old woods roads, looking for grouse and rabbits, any kind of small game really. And of course we'll stop a little bit later and boil the kettle, cook up some food on the campfire. So that's the plan for today. I also got some new gear that I'm going to be testing out today, so I'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later. But for now, I'm going to follow this old road and see if we can't spot a grouse or a rabbit or something. I got my a little double barrel 20 gauge. I'm going to be using that today, so hopefully we can put it to use. Anyways, we got Goose and Millie here. Their first run of the week. They've been cooped up in the house all week, so they're having a good run here, and yeah, should be a good day. All right, well, no luck yet, but I know there are grouse in this area. This is a good spot, always has been. And I was in here last week in my last video, and the dogs spooked up a bunch of different birds, probably half dozen or so. I didn't get any of them, didn't even get a shot actually, but I know they're in this area. So today I'm just gonna, I got all day ahead of me, I'm just gonna really take my time here and slowly make my way in this road and just keep checking the trees, and hopefully we'll be able to track something down. All right guys, so Goose sat by this tree. He's looking up in the tree, as you can tell. I was hoping it was a bird he had up there, but it's a squirrel. Come on Goose, up here, let's go, up. Good dogs. Hey, good camp. All right, well, no luck as of yet. I just stopped by this little pond here for a little break. So I'm trying out this new bino harness today. The wind is really picking up here, so hopefully it doesn't affect the camera too much. But yeah, New View Hunting sent me out this bino harness. Now I didn't bother to bring binoculars today because I'm small game hunting in like tight brush, so no real need today for binoculars. But I thought it would be a good little pack just to store some small items in on my front that I can grab like quick access to. So this is my first time using it, and yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm definitely liking the concept of having a pack on my front that I can get items out of really quickly without having to take off my main backpack. So it's great for that. I can definitely see a use for it. There are a couple of things that I don't really love about the design that I've noticed already. I don't want to say too much about it yet because this is like my first hour using it, but a couple initial things that I don't really love about it. The first thing would be the little elastic thing right here that keeps the top closed. So as you can see, the elastic is sewed on to the main part of the bag, and then the hook is attached to the top of the bag. I have another bino harness at home, and those two things are reversed. So the elastic part is mounted up here and the little hook is on the main part of the bag, and I like that other design a lot better. This one is kind of awkward to do up. You kind of have to get your thumb in behind this little hook and wrap that around to get it done up, whereas on my other one where the elastic is on top, you just pull it down and it kind of automatically hooks in place. So I don't love that. And just the cover in general, it doesn't fit down over the bag super well. So as you can see right here, Like, it will go down over, but it easily, you know, it opens up really easily. So I could definitely see the potential for losing some stuff out of this bag, especially, you know, if you go to bend over or something and this is over like this a little bit. I could definitely see some small items falling out of here, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that so I don't lose anything. But overall, I definitely like it. I'm gonna use it some more and give my full opinion on it a little bit later. But yeah, in here I just have some small things that I want to be able to grab out real quick, like an extra pair of gloves. I got my truck keys in here, camera batteries, and then I like this. It has a little pocket on the front that zips, so this does up really well. You're not going to lose anything out of this front pocket. And in here I just have my my shotgun shells, so I can grab them out quickly if needed. So yeah, I almost wish that the cover, it had a zipper on it. I think that would be better, because at least then you could know that you're not going to lose anything. Well, you can definitely tell a storm is coming. Wind is starting to pick up, starting to get a little nasty out. So no snow yet, but it doesn't seem like it's far off. So still making my way in this old road here, and I wanted to bring something up. I've been meaning to talk about this for a while, but keep forgetting about it. Anyways, last year, I think it was last year, I did a video very similar to what we're doing here today. I was out small game hunting. I had my little single shot 410 shotgun, crack barrel. So yeah, I was in that video. There was a couple of instances where we saw, I think there was one time I saw a rabbit run across the road in front of me, and then another time maybe a grouse that flew off, and I didn't get a shot at it because I didn't have the gun loaded. So I was actually really surprised at how many comments I got on that video of people who couldn't understand why I didn't have my gun loaded, you know, with a live round in the chamber ready to fire at all times. So, you know, I'm not judging anybody, and you know, you do you. I'm gonna do things the way I was taught and the way I feel is safe and proper to do things when I'm out hunting like this. So when I'm carrying a shotgun, okay, there's one thing if you have, say, a pump shotgun or even a semi-automatic that has a magazine. I'll put 2 shells in the magazine, that's fine. And when I'm hunting with a shotgun like this one, sometimes I'll even put 2 shells in the gun and just leave the action open like it is right now. So then I know it can't go off. I can't have an accidental discharge. But the thing about that, when you're hunting with a gun like this, or the gun I was hunting on that last year's video, the 410, if you put shells in this and you're walking around through the woods, there's a good chance they're going to fall out, you're going to lose them. So I just don't keep the gun loaded. I don't think it's safe for me to load this gun right now, close it up, and just rely on the mechanical safety of the shotgun to prevent it from going off if something hits the trigger when I'm bushwhacking my way through the woods. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, it's not worth it to me to, you know, get an extra animal or 2 if there's potential that I could have an accidental discharge with a gun and either shoot myself or shoot one of the dogs. I mean, this is a no-brainer to me, but apparently a lot of people do walk around with their guns loaded and ready to fire. Now, with all that being said, there are certain circumstances where I will have my gun loaded and ready to fire and just have the safety on, such as if I'm in a duck blind and I'm just standing there in the blind or sitting in the blind waiting for ducks to come in, and I'm not moving around or anything. Sure, I'll load the gun, I'll put a round in the chamber and just put the safety on, set the gun down, and I know if birds come in, I just have to pick it up, flick the safety off, and fire. That's fine. Same thing if I'm black bear hunting over bait in a tree stand. I'll have the guns ready to go because it's just laying there. I know it's not going to go off. But if I'm bushwhacking my way through the woods with a loaded gun, I mean, that's a recipe for a disaster in my opinion. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll be interested to know how you guys do it. And I don't know, maybe I'm the minority here. I have no idea, but I'd be interested to get some opinions on this. Well, we just flushed up a ruffed grouse out on the road. Flew down through here, but I've been looking for a few minutes now and can't seem to track it down. I'm gonna take another quick look down through here. Came in this direction, so spend another few minutes looking around for it. If we can't find it, we'll carry on. Alright, well, the dogs just flushed up another bird. I heard it fly a couple of different times, but I did not see what direction it went, so just going through this alder bed now, see if I might be able to flush it again or track it down. No luck yet though. Bit of a tangly spot I'm in here. Oh, big old bald eagle up there. Well guys, the hunting's been pretty slow and the weather's deteriorating pretty quickly. It was snowing here a minute ago, stopped again for the moment, but we are supposed to get quite a bit more snow. So I'm gonna hike over to my old camp here shortly and see if I can get a fire going, cook up some food. Starting to get pretty hungry, but this looks like a good spot to try out some more gear that was sent to me by New View Hunting. So they sent me a new trail camera. I'm gonna set it up now. It's brand new. I don't even have the batteries put in it yet. So I'm gonna set that up and put it out on one of these trees here. See if we can't get some footage of some wild game passing through over the next few weeks. So if you guys have been following the channel for a while, New View Hunting, they sent me a trail camera at the beginning of hunting season, and I had a lot of trouble with the camera. I shared all this on a previous video. The camera just basically didn't work, so I ended up throwing it in the garbage. And yeah, I contacted customer service or whatever. They sent me out a new one to try, which I have right here. So I believe this is an updated version of the camera, so some of the problems they were having with their earlier version is supposed to be fixed, I do believe. So anyways, we'll try this one out now and just see how it goes. I'll let you guys know over the next few weeks here how the camera works and share some footage, hopefully, if we get any animals passing through the area. Well, here comes the snow. Back here at our old campsite, so it's not a great day for it, boys. I gotta be honest. I'm pretty much soaked through now, especially my pants. I don't have rain pants on, so my pants are starting to soak through, and yeah, it's gonna be a dirty old afternoon out here. But anyways, I'm gonna try and get a fire going. It wouldn't be a proper day out in the woods without a boil up. So, well, I got my little folding silky saw. This thing's been on the go for years now. Still working fine. A couple of these little dry sticks is all I'll need. These wet days like this are always good opportunities to practice your fire starting skills. good to have that confidence that you know, if you're ever out and you get stranded or whatever, that you know you can get a fire going in wet conditions if need be. These are the days that you can really practice that and hone your skills a little bit. Trying to expose some of that nice dry wood inside. Well, that's what's going to allow us to get this fire going. Try and keep these pieces as dry as possible now, which is not easy to do on a day like today. Check out this awesome little ferro rod sent to me by somebody last year. Quiet Canoeist on Instagram. You can check him out. He does amazing work. Just look at that handle. I do believe this glows in the dark as well. Okay, so I snagged some birch bark on the way in, but it's soaking wet. I don't know if it's going to be able to take a spark or not, but we're going to try it. Once again, I like using the back of my saw on my multi-tool against the ferro rod. There's a really sharp spine on it, and it really throws a good spark off the ferro rod. Alright, now we're going to have to get some of this birch bark scraped down to get some dry stuff exposed, because all the outside of it is just soaking wet. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Had it, but it went out. So, as you can see, it lit a couple of times, but then it just burns out again because the birch bark is so wet. But we're going to keep trying. See if I can peel some of this apart. And oh yeah, see that this layer in here will be dry, so I'm going to peel that apart. Scrape the surface a little bit with my knife or with my saw. Hopefully that'll take a spark. Okay, I think we might be in business. Oh boy, that fire feels really nice right now. Alright boys, well, we're not messing around here today. Just a quick coffee and a quick bite to eat. I'm gonna try and get out of here before the storm picks up too much and the roads start to get in bad shape. Alright, I got some ham here, so I'm just gonna fry that up real quick. And then I got some bread and cheese. I'm gonna make up a simple little grilled ham and cheese sandwich. Gotta keep it simple on days like this. Alright, ham is all cooked up, so I'm just gonna throw my toast in the pan now with some butter. Then put the ham and cheese on and melt everything. Should be pretty good. I don't know if my bread is gonna fit in the pan though. Oh yeah, just barely. Millie is sneaking up behind me here. She's trying to grab the cheese out of my my little baggie. Don't worry, Millie, you'll get a piece of cheese, my dear. Alright, throw my ham back on. A little more cheese. Leave a couple pieces for the dogs. And put that on there. Here, Millie, come get a treat. Come get a treat, Goose. Come get a treat, boy. Come on, over here. Here, Goose. Look. Here. Come on, Millie, over here. Try and flip this now without making an absolute mess. Oh yeah, look at that. This is gonna be good, boys. Oh yeah, that's hitting the spot right now. Alright guys, we're all packed up, ready to hit the trail. So just a quick little video here today. We got skunked on the grouse hunt and the weather was pretty horrible, but any day out in the woods is a good day. So thanks for following along. Thanks again to New View Hunting for sending me out the gear. I'll put a link in the description for their site. You can go check out all the gear that I used in this video today if you like. Other than that, if you haven't seen my last video, there'll be a link at the end of this video. You can click on and check that out, or check out some more of my videos. Consider subscribing if you haven't already and help me grow the channel. Yeah, other than that, thanks for following along and we'll see you on the next one.